Renaissance Marie Austin here, and welcome back to my channel. I am getting ready to go out for a couple of quick errands. It's my last day in Los Angeles before I head back to the East Coast, and I just want to show off some new skincare that I got. I'm actually using my HSA now. I am introducing myself to new products that I've never seen before. So it's pretty cool that I have a collection that I'm using. I really needed to get my skin back in order with all of the traveling, and a lot of times hotels have different kinds of water, like soft water, hard water. Being in Utah is very dry, it's a lot of hard water. And usually if I'm not in flight, I'm not really wearing much makeup, but I don't really like to go out super barefaced. So I'm just going to show you a few products that I've been using that's new to me. So I've been using these products for about a week now, and I must say I'm very impressed. I like what the products are doing, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the process right now. So I like to start with the Wash Away One-Step Cleanser. It's for both day and night. This is dermatologist developed, and it's all vegan. And let's go ahead and give it a wash. I do like to add to my face dry first, and then I start adding water. One thing I have noticed with the product so far is the brightening up of my skin, the evening out of my tone. I've never really had too many issues on my forehead, but I do know, like, along the cheek area, the jawline area, a lot of that is hormonal. So the hyperpigmentation, and then I'll get whiteheads every now and then. So part of it also is what you consume through your diet, drinking a lot of water, a lot of tea. And I'm just being very gentle and allowing the wash to get down deep in the pores. It's nice and sudsy. You don't really need a lot. Sometimes it just kind of like comes out, and I don't really need to squeeze the tube that much. Yeah, so it's highly concentrated. I like to just massage it in my face. Just get sudzier and sudzier. I do really need to get a facial. I'm like in need of extraction really bad. When I am washing, I like to lightly rub my fingertips over my skin just to see where I have some humps, where there may be some light pimples or needed extraction right underneath the skin, like whiteheads and blackheads. So what I love most is that the MD Solar Sciences system, they don't really require a nighttime moisturizer. Yeah, I have a little whitehead there. I have one here. I know I'm not supposed to pick, but I've been doing that since I was a kid. I always had hyperpigmentation and acne. Sometimes it's hard to resist. But I'm just gonna pat dry. And it's just, the cleanser is very, very moisturizing. I don't get any dry patches, and the directions just call for washing, and especially at nighttime, just leaving the skin be. So now with the Glide Tone, this is an acne therapy. It has 2% salicylic acid, and it's an acne clearing cleanser. This says to mainly just put on the affected area. So I do not actually use this on my forehead. I have just been using it on my cheek, lower jaw area. So usually 2 pumps is enough. Put it on dry, just on the lower half of my face. And I add water with the fingertips. Now this one is kind of like a light foam. There's no suds or anything. And I just massage it in. Just adding more water to my fingertips. I have noticed just a smoothness in my skin overall, and evenness in the tone overall, and a brightening overall of my face, so that, you know, it doesn't look dull. Being on the airplanes, like, you can become really dehydrated. You gotta drink a lot of water. You gotta use the right moisturizers for your lips. I really had to change a lot of products when I started flying regularly, because you get those dry lips, dry skin, and it makes a world of a difference for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this. You guys can see, not much suds, not too much foam, but it's sort of like just a very slick formula. Now we are ready to moisturize. So I actually have 2 moisturizers here, and I was like wondering if I needed to use both of them, but they do 2 different things. The Tint and Tone is a tinted moisturizer, and it has vitamin C, it has green tea, and it also has rose hip in it. And I was a little concerned, like the tint is kind of beige, right? This one here is called Gleam and Glow. And I really like this one because the Gleam and Glow has like this very fine, almost unnoticeable natural shimmer to it. And it's just a daily radiance moisturizer with antioxidants and ceramide. And again, they're known to have like the SPF. So each product, as far as the moisturizers, do have SPF in them. The Gleam and Glow says that it can be used as a illuminating primer to go underneath your foundation. And it also says use in place of a tinted moisturizer. So either or, but I actually like both together. So let me just show you what I did previously. When you take the top off of this one, it has this little pump here. So I just did 1 pump, just 1. And I was concerned that with my skin being darker complexion, that this beigey color would be like pasty, but it wasn't. I like to start on the chin. Now this one is also lighter than the other one. And so actually what I noticed is that it just allows the skin to maintain a brightness throughout the day instead of looking dull. So you can see, like, it's not really much in terms of like it being tinted. And then the Gleam and Glow is a little bit heavier. And I like the fact that they're tubes. Very easy to travel with as well. So again, a like to do my dabs, and then I like to start from the bottom. Now this is the one that says you can put it on your neck, wherever you need to put it. That little shimmer makes everything really nice. And you can see the slight difference. It just seems like the shimmer sort of gives you a little bit of a porcelain doll quality. So I do have the option today to either use my Clinique foundation, which is very moisturizing. This is Even Better Refresh. It's a hydrating and repairing makeup foundation. But this is a little bit heavier than the Bobbi Brown, which is actually just a vitamin enriched skin tint. And this one is in Golden 3. So yeah, I really moved towards more hydrating foundations and hydrating cosmetics, especially with like BB creams and tinted moisturizer, instead of using full-on foundations, especially when I'm flying. I'm just gonna apply this with my fingers. This has Pro Vitamin D and cactus flower, but I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. So I just want to see how it looks over this new system that I'm using. And I don't like to use too much. I've been becoming like super light-handed when it comes to the makeup. This also has a nice little glow to it. I've been working on my dark circles. They kind of just came on a couple of months ago, but they're improving with lots of vitamins and my liquid smoothies and everything. Now what I do is, if I don't want to wear the Clinique foundation all over, then I'll take a little bit of it on the tip of my finger, and I'll just kind of like pat that in. Just tap it right under the eye. But it's a little bit thicker than the tinted moisturizer. And this helps to brighten the under eye a little bit. And you guys can see the difference between here and there. I've been packing light, and I've literally been using my blush brush for like everything. Application, I just go through, smooth everything. Now, generally for my everyday look, I have some blush. It's just some Imani Mineral Makeup Still. And I've really been adding a lot of color. And then I also have a little highlighter here on the other side that I'm just about done using. And I have like a little shadow brush. And I just like to highlight all over my eyes. Okay. It's my favorite shimmer. It is a little eyeshadow. I'll kind of show you the top. It has like a little pinkish undertone, but it's pretty iridescent. And I'm just gonna take and brush it over the eye. And I like to do a little bit of the residue of the shimmer on the apple. Cross my nose. Cross my nose. A little bit on the chin. Then we need some eyebrows because I wasn't blessed with those thick eyebrows, which are still so popular after all this time. Can you believe it? It's all Cara Delevingne's fault. And then everybody else that came out with nice eyebrows, like Billie Eilish and everyone else. So, just gonna kind of create some fiber-like strokes. Because really, I stopped getting my eyebrows done for the sake of like really pushing to grow them back. And even though there might be little hairs up there, I don't pluck them. I just keep that look. I just ran out of the brow gel, which I do like, so eventually I'll get some more, but for right now, I've just been using the brow cream and the little thing. This is, I forget who this is by. This is LA Colors. This is a cheap one that I probably got from the dollar store. And then I was using the Benefit brow system that creates like the fibers, and then it has the gel and then the pencil. But the thing is, this LA Colors cream lasts so long, and then it was like with the Benefit system, the pencil like went so fast, you know, even though they're like, you rotate it up, but I feel like I like the old school pencil that you can sharpen as it's getting small, and like you sharpen it until it's like 2 inches long, and it lasts for much longer. So the products, they don't always last together at the same time. Eyebrows really make the face, don't they? They really do. I'm gonna wet my little teeny weeny eyeliner brush here. This one is a rounded one, and I'm just gonna use my powdered eyeshadow, kind of just dip it in. This one here, I have a Tom Ford mascara, which everything I get from the cosmetic store when I'm traveling. I always find outlets. Cosmetic store literally has up to 25, 30, 40, and on the last call shelf, up to 75% off. I don't buy anything at full price. Back to the MD Solar Sciences. Guys, this is a very moisturizing sheer. It's a nice look. It's very soft. I apply this. Sheerish pink. Perfect. Literally one application lasts all day. This is the face that I will go out with today. Just really nice and natural. Hope you guys like it, and I will see you in another video. Tell a friend, like, subscribe, share, and I will be back with more videos. God bless. Thanks for being here, and stay blessed.